Okay, this is a primary lecture getting started, accelerated U.S. history, using our America's History 8th edition books. Um, so we're talking about pre-contact North America. So we're talking about some of the theories and the ideas that historians have about how North America came to be populated. So let's get into it. Okay, the first Americans came here from Asia, it's likely. Okay, historians mostly generally agree on this theory that, around 40,000 years ago or so, um, tectonically things were slightly different, and also climate was different. So it was possible to cross from Asia into North America, by Russia and where Alaska is. And so the first people came in that way. Obviously, human life had started a lot earlier than that in the Middle East. But as these people start to come down from Alaska, they start to populate North and South America. And they obviously, have a common ancestry. And so that's one of the things that historians use to determine this theory that they all came from a similar tribe. And then if you look at, DNA of, you know, people that lived in North America versus people that lived in South America, there are a lot of similarities. And so that's one of the points of the theory. So anyways, a lot of people come, and start to populate these areas. And South America becomes much more populated than North America, believe it or not. Probably at the time of European contact, there are about 1 million Native Americans uh, in North America and about 10 million in South America. So you can see that for whatever reason, climate, way of life, things like that, for farming and things of that nature it's a lot easier to live in South America at that point if you're a Native American. So we can look at the route here, and you can see the ways that the continent was populated down through Alaska, through what's now Canada, and into the different areas in North America, and then down through Central America into South America. Okay, so that's kind of the basic map here. And so what we'll talk about is how do these different groups of people that end up in these places, how do they, end up changing culturally? What is life like for them? And we'll kind of look at the different tribes and analyze. Um, if we look at this map, you can see there's many, many, many different tribes that come out of that. And over the next, 20,000 to 40,000 years, how do these different cultures evolve? What's similar about them? What's different about them? Um, and and how is their life going to be affected when European contact comes for the first time? Um, in the 1100s, the Vikings landed somewhere here around Newfoundland. Didn't last long, and they went back to Europe. But then, of course, Columbus in 1492 landing in Hispaniola creates a whole dramatic change of the way of life for Native Americans in North America. So we'll stop it there. See you next time.